The power within, unlocking your learning potential. We all have a unique way of experiencing the world. This uniqueness extends to how we learn and process information. Some people grasp concepts better by reading, while others thrive in hands-on environments. Understanding your cognitive profile is like having a roadmap to your own learning journey. It's about recognizing your strengths and preferences as a learner. By understanding our cognitive profile, we can personalize our learning experiences. This self-awareness empowers us to become more effective learners. The many faces of learning, beyond one size fits all. The world of learning is not one size fits all. Traditionally, learning styles have been categorized into three main types: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Visual learners thrive on visual aids, such as diagrams, charts, and videos. Auditory learners learn best through sound and spoken words. Lectures, audiobooks, and discussions are their preferred learning tools. Kinesthetic learners are all about hands-on experiences. They learn by doing, moving, and engaging with their environment. Many individuals exhibit a blend of these preferences. It's important to note that these learning styles are not mutually exclusive. Embracing your learning style, a journey of self-discovery. Discovering your learning style is an exciting journey of self-reflection and experimentation. Pay attention to your natural inclinations when encountering new information. Reflect on your past learning experiences. Think about the times when you felt most engaged and absorbed in a subject. Numerous online resources offer insights into your dominant learning style. While these assessments can be helpful starting points, they are just tools. Try incorporating different learning strategies into your study routine. You might be surprised at what you discover about yourself as a learner. Unveiling the visual learner, a world of colors and images. Visual learners thrive in a world of colors, shapes, and spatial relationships. They are drawn to visual aids like vibrant diagrams, well-organized charts, and engaging videos. For these learners, a picture is worth 1,000 words. When studying for an exam, visual learners often find it helpful to create their own visual aids. They might transform their notes into colorful mind maps or highlight key points in different colors. Visual learners also benefit from creating a study environment that appeals to their visual senses. A well-lit study space with minimal clutter can help them to focus. Surrounding themselves with inspiring images can spark their creativity and motivation. By embracing their visual strengths, they can unlock a world of knowledge. For auditory learners, the world is alive with sounds, rhythms, and melodies. These individuals learn best through their ears, absorbing information through sound and spoken words. Auditory learners flourish in environments where information is presented verbally. The spoken word holds a special power for them, igniting their understanding and sparking their curiosity. Auditory learners often find it helpful to record lectures or have textbooks read aloud to them. They might also benefit from studying with a partner or group. Music can also play a powerful role in their learning process. Some auditory learners find that listening to classical music helps them to focus. By embracing their auditory strengths, they can tune into the rich tapestry of knowledge. For kinesthetic learners, the world is a giant playground waiting to be explored. These are the individuals who learn by doing, moving, and engaging all their senses. Sitting still for long periods is a challenge for them. They thrive in environments where they can experiment, build, and actively participate in the learning process. Traditional classroom settings can feel restrictive to kinesthetic learners. They need to move, touch, and experience the world around them to truly understand it. Kinesthetic learners often find it helpful to incorporate movement into their study routine. Taking breaks to stretch, walk, or engage in a quick workout can help them to stay focused. For these learners, the world is their laboratory. Discovering your learning style is like embarking on a treasure hunt. It's about paying attention to those aha moments when learning feels effortless and enjoyable. Reflect on your past experiences as a student. Think about the classes you enjoyed most and those that felt like an uphill battle. Consider how you approach new tasks and information. Do you dive right in and figure things out through trial and error? Or do you prefer to observe and gather information before taking action? Another helpful tool for self-assessment is online learning style quizzes. While these quizzes should not be taken as definitive diagnoses, they can offer insights into your dominant learning preferences. The goal is to gain a deeper understanding of how you learn best. Section 2. Experimenting with learning strategies, a journey of discovery. Once you have a better understanding of your learning style, it's time to put that knowledge into action. The most effective way to solidify your understanding of your learning preferences is to experiment with different learning strategies. If you suspect you might be a visual learner, try incorporating more visual aids into your study routine. If you lean towards auditory learning, explore the world of audiobooks, podcasts, and online lectures. For kinesthetic learners, the key is to find ways to make learning more active and hands-on. Take frequent breaks to move around, stretch, or engage in a quick physical activity. Remember, learning is not a one-size-fits-all endeavor. Embrace the process of experimentation and don't be afraid to try new things. Section 3. Beyond labels. Embracing the spectrum of learning preferences. While the traditional categories of visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learning styles provide a helpful framework, it's important to remember that learning is a fluid and dynamic process. Most people don't fit neatly into just one category. Instead, we often exhibit a blend of learning preferences. Rather than getting caught up in trying to label yourself as a specific type of learner, focus on identifying the strategies that work best for you. Remember that your learning preferences can evolve over time. The key is to be adaptable and willing to adjust your approach as needed. By embracing the spectrum of learning preferences, you can unlock your full potential. Section 1. Tailoring your study strategies, a personalized approach. Understanding your learning style is like having a secret weapon in your academic arsenal. It allows you to tailor your study strategies to match your natural strengths and preferences. Imagine this. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by a mountain of information, you approach your studies with a clear roadmap. The key is to move beyond the one-size-fits-all mentality and embrace the power of customization. Start by identifying your dominant learning style. Once you have a clear understanding of your preferences, you can begin to experiment with different study techniques. The goal is to create a study environment and routine that feels comfortable and engaging. Section 2. Visual learners painting your world of knowledge. Visual learners thrive in a world of colors, shapes, and spatial relationships. They are drawn to information that is presented visually, such as diagrams, charts, maps, and videos. Transform your notes into vibrant works of art by using different colored pens, highlighters, and symbols. Create mind maps to connect ideas visually. Visual learners often benefit from creating a dedicated study space that is visually appealing and free from distractions. When attending lectures or studying from textbooks, make use of visual aids whenever possible. The key for visual learners is to transform information into a format that speaks to their visual strengths. Section 3. Auditory learners, harmonizing with the sound of learning. For auditory learners, the world is a symphony of sounds, rhythms, and melodies. They absorb information best through their ears, finding lectures, audiobooks, and discussions particularly engaging. If you resonate with the auditory learning style, embrace strategies that transform learning into an immersive sonic experience. Record your lectures or have textbooks read aloud to you. Listen to these recordings while commuting, exercising, or relaxing at home. The repetition of hearing information will help solidify it in your memory. Engage in discussions with classmates or study groups. The act of verbally processing information, asking questions, and explaining concepts to others will deepen your understanding. Find a quiet space where you can read your notes or textbook aloud without distractions. Hearing yourself articulate the information will help you internalize it more effectively. Experiment with different types of background music while you study. Some auditory learners find that classical music or instrumental pieces help them focus, while others prefer ambient sounds or nature noises. The key is to find what works best for you and create a sonic environment that enhances your concentration and absorption of information. Section 4. Kinesthetic learners, embracing the rhythm of action. Kinesthetic learners are the doers, the movers, the hands-on explorers of the world. They learn best through physical activity, movement, and sensory experiences. If you identify as a kinesthetic learner, embrace strategies that transform learning from a passive activity into an active, engaging pursuit. Take frequent breaks during study sessions to move around, stretch, or engage in a quick physical activity. Even a few minutes of movement can help re-energize your mind and improve focus. Create flashcards to quiz yourself while walking, standing, or even doing light exercises. The combination of physical activity and mental stimulation will help cement the information in your memory. If possible, create a standing desk setup or use a balance ball as a chair while studying. Keeping your body in motion will help you stay alert and engaged with the material. Look for opportunities to transform abstract concepts into concrete, hands-on activities. Build models, create diagrams, or act out scenes to bring the information to life. For kinesthetic learners, learning is about immersing themselves in the experience, feeling the rhythm of knowledge through their bodies and movements. Section 1. The empowerment of self-awareness, owning your learning journey. We've journeyed through the diverse landscape of learning styles, exploring the unique ways our minds absorb and process information. Like pieces of a vibrant mosaic, each learning style contributes to the richness and complexity of human understanding. Embracing your cognitive profile is not about confining yourself to a single category, but rather about recognizing the tools and strategies that best serve your individual learning journey. When you understand your strengths and preferences as a learner, you become the architect of your own educational experience. You can curate a learning environment that resonates with your natural inclinations, choosing methods and resources that amplify your ability to grasp, retain, and apply knowledge. This self-awareness empowers you to take ownership of your education. No longer a passive recipient of information, you become an active participant, shaping your learning path with intention and purpose. Remember that your learning style is not a fixed trait, but rather a fluid and dynamic aspect of your cognitive profile. As you encounter new challenges and explore different fields of study, your preferences may evolve, and that's perfectly okay. Embrace the flexibility of your own mind and be open to experimenting with new approaches as you grow as a learner. Section 2. From understanding to action, applying your learning style insights. Understanding your learning style is only the first step. The true power lies in translating that understanding into action. It's about making conscious choices that align with your preferences, creating a study routine that plays to your strengths, and helps you overcome any challenges you might face. If you're a visual learner, surround yourself with visual aids, transform your notes into colorful mind maps, and seek out videos and documentaries that bring concepts to life. If you thrive in auditory environments, record your lectures, listen to audiobooks during your commute, and engage in discussions with classmates to solidify your understanding. Kinesthetic learners, don't be afraid to move your body while you study. Create flashcards you can use while walking, build models to illustrate complex ideas, or find ways to incorporate hands-on activities into your learning routine. Remember that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to learning. Embrace the strategies that resonate most with you, and don't hesitate to adapt and experiment as you discover new ways to optimize your study habits. As you become more attuned to your learning style, you'll find that learning becomes not just a task to be completed, but an engaging and fulfilling journey of discovery. Section 3. A lifelong pursuit. Embracing the evolution of learning. The journey of understanding and embracing your cognitive profile is not a destination, but rather a lifelong pursuit. As you progress through different educational levels, career paths, and personal interests, your learning style will continue to evolve and shape your experiences. Embrace this evolution with curiosity and a willingness to adapt. Don't be afraid to revisit your learning preferences periodically, especially as you encounter new challenges or delve into unfamiliar subjects. What worked for you in one context may need to be adjusted or expanded upon in another. Remember that learning is not confined to classrooms and textbooks. It happens everywhere, all the time. Embrace opportunities to learn from others, whether it's through conversations, collaborations, or simply observing the world around you with a curious mind. By cultivating a growth mindset and viewing learning as an ongoing adventure, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities and empower yourself to become a lifelong learner.